What's happening? Decided to go for a walk. I was kind of into going a sporadic, spontaneous kind of route just to kill some time and just be on observation mode or whatnot, and just kind of had the social media off and, in the quiet, just walking around, listening to the sounds in the neighborhood. I mean, there's a whole lot of NPC like type looking people out here these days, man. It's weird, man. Sometimes I get freaked out, like how deep is this Matrix thing goes, man. Anyway, look, you gotta seeing this coming down the street, and I'm like, man, that ain't normally there. I mean, not that there's ain't necessarily anything wrong with any of this stuff, but look, it's like I want to talk about how cult life matters, and how even this motherfucking carnival right here is like it's part of like the circus, man, and that's basically like it's another kind of a cult, secret society, kind of. They even got these guys. They're called like carnies, man. It's like when I come walking up, I felt like, oh, the bazaar has come to town. You know what I'm saying? There's fortune tellers and like people who follow, with the people, and they post up like gypsies. They come and they're gone. There's more cult life matters. Hey, just because, I'm talking this shit, it's like, in this life, man, if you can talk the shit, you better be able to back it up. So this is just another way of, like, look, you got a rainbow flag over there. Nowadays, that means all-inclusive lifestyles, so to speak. On the side of that truck there, you got that logo. Logos are like, trademark logos are like sigil magic. Even that wheel right there looks of like some kind of looks kind of like similar to a CERN, a Mandela, a Yi Jing, you know what I'm saying? Just all, you got these large stairways, at least these artificial pyramids that they bring in, these things that you walk up and slide down, like in the Mayan cults where they used to get people to the top, cut their heart out, and then toss the bodies down the pyramid steps. Yeah, man. So it's like what the hell that thing is? Looks like some kind of Tesla free energy device right there, like a portable cell tower. This is the fun portable cell tower. We're gonna come to your city and shoot you with ray beams and all that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, anyway, it's just it's fucking beautiful weather, man. It's kind of cold, man, which means you get to be fully clad out here. Look at that elephant right there, dude. Looks like Dumbo, man, like the cloud, man. Also, some people might say, oh, it's a mouse, but I see an elephant right there, and it's next to the circus, the carny, the cult, the gypsies. You know what I'm saying? It's interesting. So I'm gonna start, look, ever since I started getting down in the rap group, you know what I'm saying, the Machete Cult, I've had few videos where I elaborate on some of the deeper mechanics of, of what's going on, man, like where, it's a satire, dark humor, it's a form of teaching, you know what I'm saying, and educating and entertaining, you know what I'm talking about? So ain't nothing wrong with it. I mean, there's even there's a lot of fraternal orders that are actually linked to circuses and fairs and shit. Like, look, you got to get permits from City Hall and from the state, and sometimes if it's in the right place, it's federal. Like, look, there's just a lot of weird. It's also almost like a armada or a flotilla. We're out in the ocean. If you get enough boats all parked together, for instance, you could say we're actually a standing state that we just float around, and it's like it'd be like a little country that just floats around, never hits necessarily shore for long, never leaves the water, right? I don't know what the fuck my exact breakaway society. Yeah, I forgot what my exact point was about all that. See, man, a lot of stuff, if you know things like deeply and broadly, man, you can really see like how shit connects everywhere all across the motherfucking world. A little bit. You can a little bit. Look at that Remax, right? It's got that slash down the middle. That's like mathematically cool. What is that? Divide. Kind of weird. Like, I don't know if trying to see if I could see any kind of like what the subliminal programming was in that shit. But yeah, anyway, I was thinking like, you know, bandits coming to town, don't get shanghaied by the circus, you know what I'm saying? The carnival. They sold it as slavery, like getting shanghaied. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. It's kind of just creepy in public sometimes, man. I don't really participate in these large gatherings of this sort like much anymore. Maybe when I was younger, but it is like a carnival. Like there's a lot of horror movies based on carnivals, man. Evil clowns, the House of Horrors or Mirrors and shit like that. Like where it's like a very spooky experience. And I mean, some people would even say this is kind of like your carnival ride through hell. You know what I'm saying? Here's the river Styx, and you look like everybody's having fun, but really everybody's horrified and they're stuck. They can't escape. Everything costs money. Everybody out there is like, you can't drop a nickel without a bunch of people. There's a bunch of like, because there's fun and children around, that means like, look, there's predators lurking, just waiting to take advantage of you. You know what I'm saying? And there's also, from my experiences, when we used to go to the Genesee County Fair a lot, man, there was a lot of like gang fights at these sort of places, man, between different schools, different neighborhoods. And, you know, there's a lot of hollering at chicks and shit, and a lot of just that riotous spirit, man, was up in there. Everybody's like looking for a come up, man. Everybody's like shoplifting, motherfucking somebody's, because there's little tents set up, right? It was pretty crazy. It was fun too at the same time, but it's kind of like, you know, a modern kind of it's gladiatory games. You know, they even have what's that shit called in a man, like Crash Up Derby, shit like that. I know they have sometimes they have like pretty decent concerts out there. You know what I'm saying? And I heard even during a Rob Zombie concert, there's a big brawl broke out, man, and everybody was scrapping. That was a few years ago. And this is Flint, man. There is a lot of times, man, guns come out and there's some ka, and then everything gets shut down. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, it was all good. It was gravy till ka. And then it's like that. One of the first videos I put on my Machete channel is called The Standoff. And there was just police everywhere, dude. Like a gang of them just like waiting for this guy in some standoff. I don't even know if it was real or not. If it was just some kind of active shooter training drill type deal. Just not in a school. You know what I'm saying? In the neighborhood. I know they do these joint force task operation type drills and shit, right? You know, there's also like, you ever see that movie The Warriors, man? And it's like these dudes, they meet these chicks, and these chicks are like, yeah, man, you want to come hang out with us? And these dudes are like, yeah. And all of a sudden these chicks, come to find out they're a bunch of lesbians, and all of a sudden they're plotting on their life, popping gats at them and shit. And it's called The Warriors, man. Later in the movie, this one dude, he snatched this chick up at the park that's sitting on a bench. He's like, hey, babe, you want to make out? She's like, And then he's like, come on, girl, stop playing hard to get. And then he starts like shaking her arm. And then all of a sudden she goes, whips out the cuffs, put it on him, then cuffs him to the fucking bench. And then she's like, blows her whistle. And he's fucked, man. I mean, listen, you know what I'm saying? Look. That adventure, danger, romance, glory, and all that shit, like fool's errands type shit, dude. Blaze of Glory story. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how that's even related to necessarily, other than there's predators and people that are like, you know, up to shit out in public, and they use predatorized public gatherings. You know what I'm saying? Because it's point to the mountain, strike to the grindstone. Because you're so kind of like, you know, the wazzle and dazzle of it, all the bells and whistles going off at once. You hearing the tinkle of coins and jackpot, right? They even got these little games that lure you in, and they're like basically all whoa, sun's kind of looking weird. They're basically all kind of like fucking rigged a little bit. There's a trick to it, but all the money that you spend it ain't worth the prize. You get trinkets. There's a lot of moving parts. Moving parts is a part of mind control and distraction and keeping someone captivated, because your eye is drawn first most to movement, right? So if you can get somebody overpowered by watching your movement, kind of like, look, when you go, like when they got those pendulums, watch the pendulum, like type deal. That's a way of inducting a trance or putting somebody under freaking hypnosis too. By keeping the movement, all the clanging, banging, it overwhelms the senses. You hear people like laughing and having fun, it would seem. You know what I'm saying? But just beyond, the lights. There's a lot of, dark alleys and like places you could just dip and look. You're kind of out of the way, right? And it's like, I don't know, man. It's that's just the way I kind of feel about it. Public gatherings are a little dangerous, but they're fun. And they're like, look, there used to be this carnival down in Gasparilla, and it's basically like a big town fucking party where everybody just gets drunk and rocks around, and girls let themselves be groped publicly by multiple men, and they fucking dress up sexy and go there just to do it. And it's supposedly the pirates take over. The pirates are another fucking I wonder, there's a lot of pirate connections to the secret societies, man, in that way. Cult, secret societies, pirates are like another kind of a cult. They had a little cult, like definitely cult, man, fucking of their own, which I forgot how that was exactly related to this again. But anyway, yeah, man, figured it's been a minute since I made a talker, you know what I'm saying, and kind of felt like it. I know it's probably not very, it's pretty boring a little bit. You looking at the sun alternating to this little carnival, just having a little historical kind of like, look, this word vomit, man. Talking about, because it's been on my mind for a while. I've been working on the cult life and cult lives matter, and role playing and using charismatic leader, all these different aspects and personas, man, that I've been doing for this entertainment and for my whole master scheme of making the music thing, the expression thing, all this shit like kind of come all together, man. It's freaking like, it's been crazy, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Gotta use all the lead and make gold out of it somehow. Take the lead, high speed.